Bienvenidos, YouTube. It's Brandon, and welcome to the story of God. Right off the top, I want to say thanks to the Patreons out there. Y'all make it feel like work, and that's what I like. So, thanks a lot, and thanks for sharing and trying to get this out there. It's huge for me that people are supporting this project because it's kind of what I want to do every morning when I wake up. And then the whole day is a struggle to keep from working on it. And it sucks because I'm really not making as much headway in Valheim as I'd hoped I would this month, which is the kind of sucky that I want my life to be. Anyway, big one today. We got Genesis 5:1 through 6:13. 5:1 through 26 is one of the big descendants deals, the begat type stuff. It's cool though. I mean, you got Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, and then Enoch. And this is the Enoch that really counted. He walked the earth and God took him. They don't get into much detail. However, the book of Enoch, which is a high tier Patreon perk, and I'm going to be doing it. Right now, though, I'm spending my days on Exodus and chilling with Moses. So, anyway, this includes just a passing mention of the sons of heaven, the Watchers who descend from the heavens and mate with the human women, giving rise to the Nephilim. And, passing reference here, Book of Enoch gets into it much more. Apparently, non-canonical, these angels teach man about weapons and just all kinds of really bad stuff, which helps to trigger God. I think without the context of exactly what happens when the Watchers come to Earth, God seems a little bit irrational in losing his cookies over the wickedness of man and killing everything that breathes air. Puppies, little baby chickens, fucking rabbits, bunnies, fucking like moles and stuff, like little cutie pie moles, everything dead. And all the people too. Everyone except for Noah, the descendant of Seth and the chillest man on earth. We'll see soon, not exactly consistently always super chill, but for what it's worth, pretty chill at this point, I guess. God's first big freak out where he second guesses himself and he decides that maybe this project just wasn't worth it, which, once again, very human guy. The going gets rough, things don't work out the way he'd intended. I suppose at this point he could have just sent, Jesus early, and been like, dude, get down there, fucking die for these guys. So, but no, this is a young God. This is a new God. And he is new. I mean, he might have been in existence since the dawn of all things, but he's still getting used to reigning over people with free will. Speaking of free will, I haven't heard a single mention of that so far. I don't know if you have. I mean, I'm kind of filtering the text through my how much stuff I can fit on a page and what I feel I'm capable of rendering with my pen. But I really don't think. If you've been following along, go ahead and post a comment down in the comment. Smash that like button, subscribe, share, all that stuff. But if you see the point where God's like, well, here's your free will, I'd be interested because that really hasn't been part of it so far. Anyway, it's a lot of stuff. We get the groundwork for the first real big event since Eden. The whole idea that God has regarding regarding how to kill everybody, and that's pretty great. So yeah, this is another one with just a ton of stuff going on. Specifically, I think relative to Enoch and the sons of heaven, because the book of Enoch, he gets into all of the things they did. Uh, I'm surprised that the New American Bible, which is the Bible used by the Catholic Church and the other King James, etc., Living Bible, whatever. I'm surprised that they didn't at some point say, "Hey, we should add Enoch in," because that's the basis of their concept of hell, which is another thing that really just doesn't show up in the Old Testament, the Torah or whatever. There's no hell. It just kind of appears in sermons. When you go to church, they'll talk about hell. Oh, you're going to go to hell. Oh, you need to. My mom used to tell me, you have to accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, or you're going to go to hell. And none of that is not if the Old Testament, if the Torah were the only religious text, and none of the non-canonical stuff existed, we wouldn't have any idea of the concept of hell. It's a weird concept, it's underground. At least that's the impression I was given, and confirmed time and time again as a young believer in this stuff. It was underground. It was eternal torment. There was fire. Everyone who sucked that died was there, meaning the entire population of the earth at this time who expired. And yeah, it's based on nothing. There's no theological basis, no biblical justification for that belief, unless you delve into the non-canonical ancient work that is the Book of Enoch. So search me. I'm sure they sat down. These guys are pros. These popes and cardinals and all that stuff. They read it all. They read more than it all. They read it all and then some. But they never decided that they were going to contextualize this whole concept of where hell came from. But I am doing the Book of Enoch. That is something I want to do. I don't think I'm going to do the New Testament, at least not the Gospels. I would like to do Revelations and I don't know, maybe some of the other apocalyptic stuff. Personally, my feeling is at least the Christian Bible needs a rewrite because it doesn't make any sense. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll rewrite the Bible for Christians in a way that verifies all of their weird ass heretical beliefs regarding the original source material. Anyway, thanks for joining me here. I got myself a little LED lamp. I think it's pretty cool. Lights me up. I look like hell, but that's because I just roll out of bed and shoot these videos. Whatever. I'm not the most handsome guy in the world to begin with, so why put a bow on a ugly old dog? Stupid. Okay. Anyway, let's wrap this one up. Smash the like button, hit down the bell, get the subscribe, retweet this shit all you can, and I will catch you next week. Actually, it's Friday. It's my weekend. So y'all have a safe weekend. Be careful. Don't be too reckless with this bullshit going on. It's cool if you're vaccinated, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, have a good time.